Hello and welcome back to Love 52. I'm Paul, and this here is the beginning of week 5 of Love 52. And it's been great. I've been hearing from some of you about how you're loving and loving yourself, and I've heard from others about how they've been loving other people. They've been in the midst of an interaction with someone and they realize this is ITEA. I am giving ITEA. This is what I was told. And all of a sudden, whatever the activity was, the experience changed and became love. What they were doing remained the same, but the experience changed and it became love, which was so much more. And I've been enjoying hearing that you are investing in yourself and you're investing in others. Love. Now, if this is your first time, if you're new to Love 52, please check out the first couple of videos. They're not very long. This is our week 5, so it's not much to catch up on, but there's just some foundational stuff there about Love 52, about how we perceive love. And so I encourage you, check it out. You'll learn about ITEA, PB&J, and other important things. So also, if you are on Instagram and you're new to Love 52, or maybe you're new to Love 52, or you're deciding you want to follow, it is PBJ_Love52. That's a slight difference than what people have heard in the past videos, just slightly. It's PBJ_Love52. And I hope you follow so I can follow and we can just follow each other and spread love, because that's what this is all about. So we've been talking. You've learned about the 3 categories of psychological emotional needs according to Paul Larsen, which means, as you've heard it before, you do not have to agree with me. I do not have to be right. One day, maybe I'll stop saying that. But I just want to make sure that you realize I'm not here to push something, sell something. I'm just trying to share information that has helped me. Information that I've kind of gathered and developed through the years of helping people and talking with people and listening to people and loving people. It's a combination of all that. And it's helped me and it's helped others. And so I'm just wanting to give it, share it, because my goal is to spread love. And if you're watching this, if you're joining, your goal is to spread love too, and we can do it together. So the first 3 categories, well, the only 3 categories. The first one, we need to be given interest, time, energy, and attention. But as we've been talking about, we can be the primary source of interest, time, energy, and attention. Look, I'm the only constant thing in my life that's here living right, on the ground, right? I'm the only constant thing. I want to wisely invest in ITEA, in me, so I'm not dependent on others. If we give that, how does it make you feel when somebody gives you interest, time, energy, and attention? Besides good and loved, we feel significant, valuable, appreciated, accepted, wanted, needed, blah, blah, blah. And we need to feel those things. And that is what love feels like. So we know what love feels like, looks like. ITEA, we know what love feels like. Combination of those things. And then the third category, as we talked about last week, kind of the foundation of our self-confidence. The title is Love Known. We need to know that we're loved. And what that means is we need to be cognizant of the fact that we are important, significant, valuable, etc., to me. Not be dependent on being all of that to others. You are that to others, don't worry. We question it when they're not giving us ITEA. And the only reason we question it is because we're dependent on them. If we invest wisely, if I'm a consistent investor of ITEA in me, then when other people don't have the time or don't have the motivation or interest in giving me idea, that's okay if I'm not dependent on them. So that's why it's important that we are the primary source. And that's what we've been talking about. Investing idea in us. Why? Because we are significant, valuable, etc., etc. That's wise investing. Look, I don't know business, right? I've said that. But I know wise investing of my emotions, of my interest, my time, my energy, and attention. And I am important, so I invest in me. And you've been doing this, so somewhere in there you believe you are. Today, I want to share with you something that has interfered with love being authentic. Yeah. I'm going to ask you two questions. Okay, the first question, where do performance evaluations belong? Where do you think we ought to use performance evaluations? Where do they make sense? Chances are you're thinking workplace. I'd agree with you. You apply for the job, you get the job. After 90-day probation period, there's a performance evaluation. Do you get to keep your job? That makes sense. Or at the end of the year, there's an evaluation maybe to see if you get a promotion or a raise. So they do a performance evaluation. That makes sense too. I get that. And at school. Some of you are probably thinking school, maybe you even said school first. That makes sense. You got grades. You either go to the next grade or you redo, or you go to, if you're in college, you go to the next class after that prerequisite, or you retake it. It makes sense. Performance evaluations at work and at school. Second question, where do we oftentimes, in addition, use performance evaluations? I think sadly, in regards to love. Take, for example, people have given you compliments, they've given you gifts, maybe they've tried to love you. Chances are, if you're like me, there have been times where you've thought, I don't deserve it. Have you done that? Maybe people have done something for you and you said, oh, that was too much. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, right? Minimizing what they are doing. Chances are because you are evaluating yourself. And you've decided you're not good enough to be loved. You're not good enough to receive that gift or that compliment. That's based on performance evaluations. And that's a sad situation because you're important. When it's authentic, I'm not important because I've done something to deserve it. No, I am important regardless. And I think that you are. I think I am. I think everyone I know is, and everyone you know is, and I think we all are equally important and significant and valuable. Look, not everybody is to me because I don't know everyone. I haven't traveled the world. I haven't had the chance to. But in the moment, when I am in a place and someone else is there, I can see them as equally important as me. And I see you as we are equally important. Not you're equally important as I am. No. I am as you are. We. So when we use performance evaluations, we minimize the love that others give us. And in return, we use the same performance evaluation on other people. We think, oh, I'm not going to do that for them. I'm not going to go help them with that. They blah, blah, blah. They did something and they don't deserve it. They're not valuable. It's a shame that we do that. Because when we use performance evaluations like that, we are making love unauthentic. We're making it something that is deserved or earned. Love, authentic love, it's not earned. It's not something that is deserved or worked for. No. Authentic love is authentic love, and you give it. Now, if you don't give it, you don't give it. But when you give it, it's authentic. Unless we use those performance evaluations. Now, for a lot of us, we use those performance evaluations because of resentment and grudges. Even against ourselves, not just others. Maybe we have not forgiven ourselves for things that we've done. Maybe we're still trying to work our way up to make up for things that we've done instead of forgive ourselves. And if we're working our way up to achieve some mark that's nowhere out there, we are using the performance evaluation. Forgiveness would help eliminate the perpetuation of performance evaluations. It would help to forgive yourself. This isn't a therapy session. I've said it before. We're not doing therapy. So maybe you want to talk to somebody. It could be a professional somebody. It could be a friend. It could be, someone you trust, and work on forgiving yourself for whatever it is so that you can love yourself authentically. Because if you can love yourself authentically, you can love others authentically. And if you get rid of the performance evaluation in you, chances are you'll get rid of using it on other people too. We judge other people because we judge ourselves. If I judge you, it's so that I can feel better about me. Judging and performance evaluations go together because forgiveness has not been given either to ourselves or to others. And so that'd be huge if you can relate to this topic, of performance evaluation. It'd be huge if maybe this week you start the process of forgiving. I don't know if you can forgive yourself this week, but I hope you can work on it and maybe start the process this week. Starting the process is one way of loving yourself. Maybe it takes a while because you need to get the right person to help you. I don't know. But if you can forgive yourself, and then, we'll talk more about resentments and things about others. But if you can work on forgiving yourself, you can get rid of applying the performance evaluation in your life. And if you can eliminate from use in your life, you can eliminate the use against others. So let's love authentically. This is the season of giving. It's December 7th. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, it's the season of giving. Let's give authentically. And maybe that means we begin with authentically loving ourselves so that we can. And so reach out. Let me know how you're loving yourself. Let me know how you're loving other people. And we're going to just keep spreading love. Being not the love pebble, but the love boulder. Creating waves and impacting. Starting with ourselves. So I look forward to hearing from you. And you'll hear from me in a few days, the middle of the week, that I like to do. And we're just going to continue to love. Love 52, right? I'm going to go make PBJ dinner for my daughter now. So that's love. Take care.